You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, woke WNBA teams can't get out of their own way. The WNBA, guys, is still a failing league. And all of the wokeness that clouds the WNBA makes the future for the WNBA look very, very bleak, even though Caitlin Clark has a huge fan base that supports her. But the WNBA, these teams, like the New York Liberty, they can't get out of their own way. And yesterday, the Liberty actually played Sophie Cunningham's and Caitlin Clark's WNBA team, the Indiana Fever. But the Liberty couldn't just let basketball be basketball. They actually had to put pro-trans messages on the scoreboard. I believe, folks, in my opinion, that they did this on purpose because Sophie Cunningham was in the stadium. I said it before, going to say it again. She seems to be public enemy number one for the WNBA now, because her coming out and saying that, hey, there shouldn't be any males and female sports, that put a target on her back. And these woke players, man, the woke league, they don't support that. Even though the WNBA can't even define what a woman is. Now, all of these protests are growing outside of WNBA arenas in support of Sophie Cunningham. So a lot of attention, guys, has been on the WNBA. A lot. And the league actually knows this, and these teams know it. A whole bunch of women, folks, are supporting Sophie Cunningham in a message that males, shouldn't be in female sports. But since these teams are so woke, they have to go out there and virtue signal to the trans community. Because something's telling me, guys, that the trans invasion of WNBA is gonna happen. Actually, I believe it's already happened. Innis Cancer Freedom, Royce White said, hey, we're actually going to go into the 2027 WNBA draft. But also, Innis Cancer Freedom has called for other males to actually invade the WNBA. Because WNBA wants to be woke, so be it. Let the league destroy itself. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into what the New York Liberty actually did at this WNBA game. Boy, this league is a disaster. Here we go. Right over here, Outkick. New York Liberty run pro-trans messages on Scoreboard versus Fever as protesters erupt outside arena. Refuse interview. Now, not only did you actually have the Sophie Cunningham supporters out there, you actually have the Alphabet Trans Mafia people out there too doing counter protests. These people are insane. They are completely insane. It says here, 3 halftime messages welcome trans fans one day after the team refunded Jennifer Say supporters $100 submission. Yeah, so the Liberty needs to virtue signal to the trans mafia. It says here, the New York Liberty displayed at least 3 halftime scoreboard messages supporting transgender fans Saturday, one day after refunding a woman whose paid message thanking XY Athletics founder Jennifer Say was deemed ineligible. So supporting women is now deemed to be a violation, according to the woke New York Liberty. Meanwhile, outside Barclays Center, a large crowd of transgender activists held a counter-protest to oppose the 9th Sophie Cunningham rally of the season. The activists refused an interview with Fox News Digital, crowded around the reporter, putting flags and signs in his face and a sticker on his back while chanting Trans lives matter. Unbelievable. Now, you guys can see right here. This is actually one of the scoreboards right here. And it says, "Welcome trans liberty fans. You are loved and you belong." That's one of them right there. There was some other ones also as well. It says, "Big welcome to the New York Liberty transgender fan community. So excited to be here with you all." One message read. A third one, because, they couldn't just do one, not even two, they drew three. "Hey, trans fans, glad you're here. Go Liberty." The third message read. Wow. Wow. So the virtue signaling to the trans mafia in full effect at a New York Liberty game. Now look here, it goes on. The messages appeared during the same halftime program in which a lesbian hip hop artist, Julie Potter, expected her own submission to run, but it didn't. Potter purchased 25 tickets costing more than $2,000 and paid an additional $100 for a custom scoreboard message before Saturday's game. Her original submission read, quote, "Thank you, Jennifer Say. XY Athletics will save the day." The Liberty accepted Potter's payment before notifying her the day before the game that the message had been changed to, because they changed it, quote, "Thank you, Jennifer Say. Thank you for all you do for XY Athletics." Potter objected to the rewrite and asked the team to either display her original submission or refund the $100 fee. The Liberty issued the refund Friday. Wow. Wow. So they rejected what she wanted it to say, but they had no problem whatsoever virtue signaling to the trans mafia. This is what the Liberty sales team had told Potter in an email right here. Quote, "Our scoreboard messages are limited to positive celebratory content, and submissions may be initially or unintentionally violate that spirit are not eligible for display." Wow. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised at all. Because this is the woke WNBA. This is the woke WNBA. They can't get out their own way. This league, folks, has zero common sense. Zero common sense. They can't just come out and say, "Hey, this is a women's league. Only women can actually be in it." But, in their mind, though, women can actually mean pretty much anyone who actually identifies as a woman. I guess you could be a rat or a cat and identify as a woman, a human woman, and play. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. The wokest sports league out there, folks, I already said it, is the WNBA. They're way more woke than the NBA. The NBA, after 2020, because they realized that BLM stuff in the bubble, it definitely hurt the brand, and they're still suffering 6 years later. NBA still hasn't recovered, even though they've gotten away from all of the left-wing, crazy political stuff. WNBA, not so much. We must triple down on it. This is why this league is failing. This is why this league can't actually make a profit. And they don't even know what a woman is. Absolutely, completely insane. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.